Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back. And we analyzed this trade few hours ago, AUDCHF, and currently we are running in profits. So currently we are running in profit of about $100 right here. I don't know if you can see. So it's currently running in profit. Let me share it. Can share. So the trade is currently running in profits. So you can as well subscribe if you're new to this YouTube channel. I share this link. Yeah, I've got it. Oh, go join the video. All right, so you can see AUDCHF is running in market. So if you took this trade, you should be in profit. Also, gold. Let's look at gold. Gold is acting up. Gold is acting like the gangster. Direction. It has just been ranging between these lows and high right here. So we are just waiting for a clear direction we can actually sell. Before we do that, let's analyze some few pairs together. Let's analyze Euro SND. Okay, when we look at the daily time frame, what do we see? Look at the daily time frame right here. We can see a clear breakup structure to the upside. Let's take this out. We can see the market is coming to take out the daily high. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. daily 4-hour time. Look up right here. We have a lot of fair value gaps at this zone. There is also another for Euro SND to either come to our zone. You don't have to reverse. We can see that this was the 4-hour zone, and we have a breakout structure to the upside. Right here, we have a breakout structure. And we also have a demand zone right here, adjustment. We have this as our inducement. So we should be expecting Euro SND to come down to this zone before we can actually buy. We should, but we still have another zone below here. So on Euro SND, we have two zones actually present for us to take an opportunity for a buy. So we just wait and come back later. But for now, so let's analyze the card and see any sell opportunity or buying opportunity. AUD card. Let me look at AUD card on the 4-hour time frame. You can clearly see that to the 4-hour time frame, we can clearly see that we had a change of character right here on the 1-hour time frame. And right now we have this breakout structure. We have this breakout structure right here. There's also an opportunity above this zone. But before that, let's find this region that caused. So to the time frame, we can clearly see this was the origin that caused it. So we can as well refine it to the 15-minute zone. All right, let's just stay at the so AUD card, we have a sell opportunity right here. These are all limit orders, right? These are all limit orders. You can go ahead and place your order. AUD card, I'm going to call out the signal right now. The entry is around 0.91812. I come again. The entry is around 0.91812. The stop loss is around 0.92015. I'll say that again, 0.92015, and the take profit is around 0.91356. 0.91356. So we are expecting AED card to come all the way up to this zone. Let's check AUDJPY. You know, all these AUD pairs work in hand. AUDJPY is selling. So all of them work hand in hand. You get it? So we already took positions on this pair as our last week. But looking at it right here, market should break below this zone and close below it, then we can confirm that this trend is actually changed. So we will be looking out for sales. But for now, let's check card CHF. Okay, looking at card CHF, we can see we already have some trades running. We have a trade here, and this is over a 1 is to 11 RR of a trade. Analyze it together. We have this break. Market has not changed direction on this pair. We confirm. We only have a sweep. So if market should close below this zone completely, then again we have a direct future. Mind you, if the trend is not clear, it's not there, so you don't have to post it. Have a trade. Frame. From the daily time frame, we have this breakup structure, and we can see we have this fair value gap right here. I marked it as first zone, so it will be clear. So let's come down to the 4-hour time frame. When we come to the 4-hour time frame, we can clearly see that this was you can see this was the first valid zone. When we look below, we can see we also have an extreme zone. You can see this candle right here. Should we do at this point? So you can see this first zone is actually bouncing off of a daily key level. So we have two zones on card JPY. zone right here, and our stop loss will just be below zone, and our take profit will be approved. Waiting for CAD JPY to come to our entry. So you should be waiting for CAD. Let's look for CHFJPY. And the CHFJPY, I don't think we have any clear. The chart is not clear. So let's go to Euro AUD. Let's check out. Looking at Euro AUD, we can clearly already swept this low. Now we should be looking out for only buys, right? So this is the 4 hour time frame. That's the 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour, but when we look closely, we can also see that we have an extreme zone below this zone right here. Rejections. These are all rejections. Valid POS. So you will need to see that valid POS. Market should close above this, but no valid POI yet. So we just got to wait. Let's check Euro card. Let's on Euro card. Market has not really changed direction. There's no clear break of structure to the downside that gave us a change of character. But still at that, bit too late because market already is bouncing off this fair value gap. And when we look below above this zone, we can see all these are liquidity sitting above here. All these are liquidity. So I believe market is coming there. Let's see if we are going to ride with the trend. Though this is going to be a late entry though, but I'm going to enter anyways. Let's go down to the 15-minute zone. You can see when we refined it to the 15-minute zone, this is what we have. The initial setup was supposed to be around this zone, but we need to enter directly, and our stop loss to just be below this zone. Where would our take profit be? This is clearly a 1:2 trade. So let's see how this trade runs, and then we'll come back to that. So let's check another pair. Let's check Euro CHF. Let's see if we have an opportunity. All right, on Euro CHF, when you look at Euro CHF, the market has been bearish for a very long time. The market has been in a bearish momentum. But when you look at this candle pulling down, market already reacted from a right here. Looking at so many touch, but I'm not here to teach about trend line. We're just analyzing. We have so we should be expecting a buy on Euro CHF, but the buy is going to only be a short-term buy. It's not going to be a long one because the initial trend of the market is on a bearish move from the daily time frame. So we have this zone right here. We have this BOS. But if we also look below, we can see we have another zone right here. So which zone should be perfect for this trade? I'm gonna take the first one because I always love high risk. So let's go on the first on Euro CHF. I'm going to go ahead and place this trade. So you can also place the trade with me. So I'm going to place this trade entry right now. So the entry is 0.92812, and the stop loss is around 0.92700, and the take profit is around 0.93164. So we've placed this trade, and we come back to this letter. We will come back to this letter. Sorry, that was a network glitch. I will tell you I won't ask you the whole that moment. Okay, so let's look at another pair. Let's search for Euro GBP. Okay, Euro GBP has not come to our zone, so we should wait. Let's check on gold and see how gold is doing. Gold has clearly rejected our zone. It's pushing down with a lot of momentum. So, gold has rejected our zone, but we are not going to cancel yet until market breaks below this zone and close above it. Sorry, close below it. Then we can say we will need to reanalyze for a newer setup again. Opportunity. So BTC is still. I feel like today market is just so slow, and I'm not a scalper. If I was a scalper, it would have been different, but I'm not a scalper. I wait for my trades to come to me. Gold is clearly rejecting from this fair value gap right here. Gold is clearly rejecting all this reactive. If it will pull back, you're still holding. Mm. All right, thank you guys for watching. Concerning the AUD trade, we are still running in profit. So let me show you how that trade is looking. Still running in profit, right? Still running in profit. It's only at the $100 profit. I don't know if you guys can see it. The screen is also white. So I'll catch you guys on the next live screen. So for now, I'm going to be monitoring this trade till when it will either hit top loss or take profit, and I'm definitely going to update you guys. So just trying to manage your risk. That is just it. Manage your risk and execute accurately. Catch you guys on the next one.